What if I said you could earn 10,000 to 40,000 monthly without ever showing your face or even using your own voice? Having operated a successful Faceless channel for the last 3 years and earned close to $1 million, I'm here to share 10 examples of successful channels across different niches doing the same thing. Now, how challenging is it to create these channels? What are some extra knowledge that is required? I'll be sharing everything here today, doing a full case study, including the monetary costs involved in these channels. Now, I want to say that this is just all my speculation based on my experience and success with YouTube, and I could be wrong in some of my assessment. But with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so first off is a channel called Comics Explained, which is obviously in the comics niche, as you can see.
Marvel is rewriting the God War and the God Killer, and I'm excited to see where this leads.
And checking out on Social Blade, this guy got about 6.5 million views over the past month, which comes out to about $26,000 through making about 15 to 20 videos per month. Now, first up, I watched a couple of his videos and his knowledge is top notch.
But Cyclops learning that Xavier had been so cavalier with a secret X-Men team.
This isn't a script that could be easily outsourced on Upwork. Like, you really have to find a real Marvels guy who's also actively up to date with new releases, which I don't think you can find. Now, the editing, on the other hand, is very beautiful, but looks pretty easy to do. Probably just has an online comic subscription and just uses these images and slides them around. Of course, he does have to pick the best images that fit the script the most. Overall, a channel like this for a comic fan who lives and breathes comics is very easy to do in my opinion, and the costs are very low. In my estimates, the cost of running this channel is just sweat equity, and the monetary cost is just under $1,000 a month. I don't think he even really has a team, or at the most, it's just one person helping him with small stuff. So under $1,000 a month is my estimate. Don't get me wrong though, the quality of this channel is excellent. The next channel I have here is Geography by Jeff. And this is obviously in the geography niche as evident from the title.
It is home to about 10.7 million people, making it the 8th largest state by population. But despite
pulling him up on Social Blade reveals that he made $21,000 in the last 30 days off of making 4 to 5 videos per month. Not too shabby, that comes out to about once a week. After watching a couple of his videos, it's clear that his information is again very knowledgeable, and I doubt that he outsources any of his script, especially when he's just doing one video per week. Now, he does show his face in small tiny chunks of the video, so you know it's him doing the voiceover, and when it comes to the edit, again, it's very nicely portrayed, but nothing a person can learn with a couple of days self-learning on how to do maps and basic editing stuff. Now again, don't get me wrong, his edits do a great job of backing up his script. Now personally, I don't think he has a team given the fact that he's just doing one video per week, and overall I estimate his costs are very low, like under $500 a month. And all that is really just going to the monthly subscription software services like the maps, for example. Now, this would be on the easier side of channels to do, in my opinion, if you really have a good base of knowledge on geography or if it's your hobby. The next channel we have here is called Baseball Doesn't Exist, and it's obviously in the sports niche.
Baseball in Japan has things that in America you will never see. They have managers of the team.
Now, bringing him up on Social Blade, this dude makes a whopping $50,000 per month on just about 1 to 2 videos monthly. He doesn't do trendy videos at all. So you can see all of his videos here are evergreen. And it's clear from just watching the videos that this is completely different from the first 2 channels I've shown. The owner of this channel doesn't use his own voice and probably is a baseball fan. But I'm guessing he outsources everything from scripts to voiceover to editing, except perhaps the idea process itself. I don't think he outsources that. In fact, I don't think anybody really does. In terms of a team size, he probably has a team of anywhere between 3 to 5 people and has other channels as well. Then when it comes to costs per month, I'm guessing upwards of about $2,000 to $3,000 max for this channel. You know what he does a great job of? He does a great job of getting clicks and really understands the psychology of CTR really well when it comes to titles, thumbnails, and even if you watch his videos, his fast-paced editing style does a great job at keeping people glued to the screen. A job well done in my opinion. The next channel we have here is called Charisma on Command.
I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. So let's spend the rest of this video going through.
Now pulling them up on Social Blade reveals they made about 22,000 in the last month. But here's the crazy thing. These guys haven't uploaded a video in 5 months. Now that's an eye-opener even for someone like me, and just goes to show that it's better to do evergreen videos than trendy videos, which is actually something I'm transitioning into more myself. Anyways, this is a channel that started off using their own face, but over time they transitioned to a faceless channel where they outsourced for probably under 3,000 a month. And although they did make 22,000 off of ad revenue in the last month alone, they probably make a lot more off Charisma University, which is a course they sell for $5.97. Now, just like baseball doesn't exist, the owners of this channel understand human psychology quite a bit, and they've really done a great job with the click-through rates and retention, the two metrics that YouTube cares about the most. Again, a job well done. The next channel we have here is called Film Theorist from the movies niche.
From bad art to scam YouTube channels and even more fake news than a typical Facebook feed, it feels like artificial intelligence was in.
Bringing them up on Social Blade reveals that they've made a whopping $140,000 in the last month alone by uploading just about one video per week. Now, this is a channel that really shows the potential of what you can make on YouTube once you master the necessary skills of getting people to click and getting people to stay. This isn't a solo channel and actually has a parent channel called The Game Theorist. And after a short investigation, I've also found that they have other channels like the Food Theorist and Style Theorist. I estimate this channel spends upwards of about $30,000 a month or more making videos across all the channels, but man, they make bank. The owner or owners of this channel don't write their own scripts, voiceover, or edits. And if I had to take a wild guess, I'd say they have a large team of about 10 to 20 people. This isn't an easy channel to replicate by any means. Everything from the script writing to the voiceover to the editing is first class. And personally speaking, studying this channel is a golden learning opportunity for anyone wanting to start a faceless YouTube channel or improve their existing faceless channel. Because again, they do a fabulous job of everything you can possibly think of when it comes to creating a successful faceless YouTube channel. The next channel we have here is the Deal Guy. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure what to call this niche, the deal niche, the Costco niche. You know, whatever it is, it's working for him.
These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Costco this February 2024. And
I know he does show his face here and there, but 99% of the time his videos are faceless, and bringing him up on Social Blade reveals that he makes about $21,000 per month on anywhere between 5 to 7 videos per month based on the last half year or so. I honestly think he does everything himself, or maybe gets his family to help him record some videos, but with regards to the script, I believe he does that himself. And obviously, though it's faceless, he does use his own voice. His overall costs of running this channel is just sweat equity, and if he does have any costs, I estimate it to be less than $500 per month. The most difficult aspect of running a channel like this is the research, as you'll have to really be up to date researching what deals are going on every single day. But other than that, the videos are quite easy to make in my opinion, given that there's a Costco near your house. Again, that's not a knock on his channel though, because he does a great job of this. But again, this just shows that if you're willing to work hard, there's good money to be made in the oddest of niches. Because honestly, I've never even heard of this niche until I came upon this video during the research of this topic. And speaking of crazy, the next channel is even crazier, and it's called titdbricks, based on the Legos niche.
in this video, I'm going to build a massive Lego airport full of several different planes. And along the way, I'm going to be putting each plane...
Bringing them up on Social Blade shows that they made north of $300,000 in the last 30 days, which is about how much I make in a year. That's crazy. Now, after watching a few of his videos, obviously this is a tough channel to make because You gotta be really into Legos, and on top of that, you gotta really have an architectural mind when it comes to building this type of stuff. But if you can do that, and if you can make a really good story, there's obviously a ton of good money to be made. I don't think he does his own editing. I think that part is outsourced. But overall, by making over $300,000 a month, I don't think he spends more than $5,000 a month on producing these videos. And again, the biggest thing here is sweat equity, coming up with ideas and then building them to life. Now, one thing I love about this channel is that he didn't delete his older videos from nearly a decade ago. So you can really see the progression that his channel went through over the years, which again just goes to show that the most important thing about starting a YouTube channel is not perfection. It's about getting started and just getting better along the way. The next channel we have here is called magnetsmedia.
When an innocent customer walks into IKEA, what they're really walking into is a powerful psychological trap meticulously
Through uploading about 1 to 2 videos per month, this channel is making about close to $20,000 per month. This is in the world education niche, and all the videos center around either current things going on in the world or things that have happened in the past. Like a few other channels I've shown here, this channel does a great job in thumbnails, titles, scripts, voiceovers, and the edits are amazing. The videos do a fantastic job at educating people, and through watching the videos, one thing I did catch is that they probably use an AI voice. Like, if you listen carefully enough to some of the pronunciation of names, you can tell it's AI. But anyways, every video probably costs upwards of $500 to $1,000 to produce, in my estimate. And again, this is a channel that's really good to use as a learning opportunity, but in terms of difficulty, it's really difficult. I mean, it did take this dude about 5 years to build up the skills, and again, it's very inspiring to see how this guy evolved his channel every here and there, starting first using his own face and voice as a beginner's channel, and then developing it into something amazing. The next channel example here doesn't quite make $10,000 a month, but this channel is called Discovery Top 10 Places, and they make pretty close to it, and it's in the travel niche.
Hello friends, in this video we will discover the top 10 pet-friendly weekend getaways in North America.
This channel uses an AI voice and likely outsources the script and editing. This is a pretty easy channel to do in my opinion, and honestly, it seems like he's just summarizing Wikipedia while having visuals there to guide you. There's a lot to improve in this channel, to be honest, and the first thing is probably the AI voice. It's using outdated AI voices that doesn't sound like a real human, and overall they can make tons of improvement. But hey, this just goes to show that you can make quite a bit of money on the way to perfecting your skills. After all, $8,000 per month is still quite a bit. They look like they release one video per day, but each video isn't the highest quality and probably costs about $50 to $100 at the very most to outsource. So let's say they're at the top end of that, 8,000 minus 3,000, which is $100 per day per video. It's still a $5,000 profit. Not too shabby in my opinion. Now the last channel I have here today to show you is called Julia Pacheco. I might be butchering that, but it's in the food niche.
Hey there, I think you're really going to be surprised at what you can make with just 3 simple ingredients.
Bringing it up on Social Blade reveals it makes just a little shy of $7,000 per month. Honestly, a while back, I too was thinking of making a channel like this, but I got a bit lazy and I never got around to it. It centers around recipes and how to make them, and although the creator does show her face, 99% of the video is faceless, and it can be done all faceless in my opinion. The costs to produce these videos is just sweat equity, and there's little to no monetary costs involved in my opinion. It's likely her own script, voiceover, and the edits are very basic as well. Again, that's no knock on the channel. Kudos for her for making it this far and getting it to where it is today. All I'm saying is that you don't need the best of skills to make money on YouTube. All you need to do is get started and be consistent and just get better along the way. The only difficult things about this channel is, number 1, making sure the recipes are good. I mean, you don't want to poison people. And then number 2, making sure the videos are very easily understandable. And that's about it. This is, in my opinion, a great type of channel for beginners to start, especially if the hobby is making food. So there you have it, guys. 10 channels with 8 of them making well over $10,000 a month and 2 of them pretty close to that mark. If you want to learn a little more in depth and have unlimited access in asking me questions, someone who's made nearly $1 million in just 3 short years. Any questions you may have, then consider getting my course YT Money Mastery, which is going for just $100 at the moment before I raise the price substantially. Other than that, I hope you got value from this video, and if there's anything I hope you learned from this video, it's that the most important things is to get started and then get better.